Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fighter Get Knocked Out. We got Chris Eubank Jr. He wants to fight against Edgar Berlanga. This fight is in negotiation, so let's break it down and let's get in what we fit in. This is a fight that's supposed to take place early of 2026. Negotiations are currently underway for a fight between Edgar Berlanga and Chris Eubank Jr. as of March 1st, 2026, which is today. While both fighters have expressed interest, a formal agreement has not yet been reached due to a dispute over the weight class. So they don't know what weight class to fight at. The current status of the negotiations, and I will read bullet point 1, weight disagreement. Chris Eubank Jr. is reportedly pushing for a catch weight of 164 pounds, while Berlanga is firm on fighting at the super middleweight limit of 168 pounds. Didn't he just fight Conor Ben at like 150 something? So why not just go up to the middleweight at 168? Because I believe he fought Conor Ben at 150 something, because I think he's a natural middleweight at 160. So he want to fight at 164. And Edgar Berlanga saying, nah, just move up a weight class and fight at 168. But that's going to be bad for the body of Chris Eubank Jr. because he just fought at 50. Now they trying to, well, that's not too bad. To 68. All the greats do it. Crawford just did it to Canelo, so damn, it's no excuses. Berlanga saying, come see me at 168. And Chris Eubank Jr. saying, nah, I want to get you at 164. That's where I'm most healthy. The potential venue? Berlanga has publicly teased that the fight would be a firefight in London, suggesting the bout could take place in the United Kingdom. The recent momentum about this bout, reports of these negotiations intensified on February 28th and March 1st, 2026, following statements from boxing insider Chris Mannix. And Chris Mannix, he said this last night in Glendale, Arizona at the Desert Diamond Arena, where Eduardo Nunes faced and took a loss, got TKO'd by Emmanuel Neveretti. Then in that broadcast, I was calling a blow-by-blow, Chris Mannix brung that up with other fighters. He said it's a potential bout with Edgar Berlanga and Chris Eubank Jr. So basically, Chris Mannix is basically telling you what I'm telling you. He just got to it first. But the fighters' backgrounds and their recent forms. Edgar Berlanga, his boxing record consists of 23 victories, opposite 2 defeats, with 18 wins by knockout. And remember, 16 of those 18 knockout wins came in round number 1. The last fight that Edgar Berlanga was in, he took a devastating 5th round knockout to Hamza Shiraz, July of last year. His notable defeat was to Canelo Alvarez in 2024, where he lost a decision and got dropped early with a hook. And the style of Edgar Berlanga, he is known for his early power with his 16 consecutive first round knockouts to start his career. And for Chris Eubank Jr., his boxing record consists of 35 victories, 4 defeats, 25 of those 35 victories coming by way of knockout. His loss via unanimous decision was to Conor Ben in November of 2025. That was his last fight. And his notable loss was to Liam Smith via 4th round elbow knockout. Tore his ass up. And he is an experienced veteran known for his high volume burst of energy and excitement in the ring for Chris Eubank Jr. Now, both of these fighters was in the Canelo sweepstakes early in back in the day in 2024 and 25. And we know Berlanga eventually secured that fight, losing a competitive decision. The potential matchup between the two is viewed by some analysts as a must-win to remain in contention for future high-profile title fights. Let me know in the comments section if you want to see this bout, Chris Eubank versus Edgar Berlanga. I would love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all go out there and throw them hands at one another. And you know, I gotta be rocking with the Eubanks. I'm rocking with Eubank. But then again, if Edgar Berlanga go fight over there in the United Kingdom, I gotta rock with my countrymen, because we patriots over here and we ain't having that shit. And the USA gonna put belt to ass on anybody we step in the ring with. Hell, you talking about? And when it comes to that, Edgar Berlanga gonna have to go to the UK and strip the flesh from Chris Eubank Jr. Then I'll give him the nickname Megatron.
Then let me strip the very flesh from his body, and you will, my apprentice.
And that's me giving them permission. And you will, my apprentice. But come fight night, just know Chris Eubank Jr., he gonna have that conversation with his father, Chris Eubank Sr. And Chris Eubank Sr., before they get to the arena, gonna have that conversation with his boy.
This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
Had you been practicing on your art, you know your way in the dark.